is up, y'all? Welcome back to Skybounds. It's your boy Redbeard Ben, and today, as you just saw in the clips, we got a decent little upgrade. If we go to our IS level, we can see that we have increased 2 levels since the last episode. We got level 18, which was 100 million stars, and that allows us to farm bamboo. And then we have level 19, which was 150 million stars, and that allows us to place turtle spawners. So I went ahead and have already placed down the turtle spawners. I haven't done anything with the bamboo yet. I figured we could do that either together or just discuss our plans and then do it later. But here's our turtles. I had to build another level of this. And when you sit back and look at our island, it's starting to become a mess. Probably too many hoppers, starting to lag it a little bit. But fortunately, there was an update to Skybounds. And if we go to our /shop, we can now see that there is another shop. It is locked right now, but it is the tech shop. So if we go to spawn, we can go to the shop, which should be back over here, I believe. And if we fly all the way over here, I believe it's on the left side, maybe. Head on to the back. Yep, here it is. There it is, the tech shop. So all we have to do is talk to him. It's locked right now, but let's go ahead and try to unlock it. So the first thing is, in order to learn the ways of tech, you must gain the knowledge. Speak to the tech NPC to find out how. Mine and bring me the resources of 240 iron and 60 gold. If we go back to our island, I went ahead and laid out our iron here. I need to grab our gold before it gets mined. Let me grab our pickaxe out of this guy so he doesn't mine it. Let's grab the gold and place it down away from him. At least some of it. I know there's a little bit more that we have, but let's see if we can knock that mining out just on our island so we don't have to worry about going to the war zone. And we're going to do that using reserve first. We're going to use it on both, actually. We're just going to do the gold and the iron. And we place it outside of the chunk of the auto chest, so we're going to have to pick it up manually. But that being said, we're going to mine up the gold. We got divination on this pickaxe, so that gave us a little bonus. I'm going to grab this one as well and put it over here. And then we're going to mine through all of this iron and see where we're at on the quest, because we might need to wait a little bit for that gold to respawn or go to the war zone for it. But let's quickly do this instead. All right, mining the last of our gold here, and it looks like we didn't quite get enough, so let's see where we're at. And while we wait for that to... Ooh, we still got quite a bit. While we wait for that to respawn, let's actually go over here, and another part of our island unlocks allowed us to get the frost ore right here. If you look right here, that is frost ore, so we can mine it. And then if we come to the chest here, it gives us ice shards, and a stack of ice shards will sell for 369,600 stars. So that's a decent little bit of extra cash. The other thing is we AFK'd too long and lost our pickaxes, so we're having a hard time keeping up with quartz. We're actually getting more bones than we are quartz now, which that was is unfortunate, and bricks we're getting a little lower on, and iron we're getting lower on too. They're harder to keep up with. This is our last pick with fortune on it, and I'm using it to get now frost, gold, and what is the other thing that it's using? And quartz, because we're behind on quartz. So I'm going to go ahead and grab more of this iron here, and then we do have 2 other things I can show you while we are waiting for this stuff to respawn, the gold to respawn at least. If we look in this chest right here, we have 2 very fun things here. Let me clear out our hot bar, throw down this ancient rune just because. I'm sure we're going to get hot trash out of it. So we have our farming book bamboo, which we need to unlock farming. And I also went ahead and bought a golden arrow recipe. And I think I bought it for 82, which is lower than we sold either of the golden arrow ones we found before. So a little bit of a deal on that one. So that is huge, because now if we we're going to unlock both of these. We go /farming. We still don't have cocoa beans and we don't have pumpkins. But now we're going to have bamboo. All that's left is to claim the farming book. So we're going to do that real quick. Ba-boom. And now we can officially farm bamboo. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to claim, if we go to our /crafting, we do not have Where's it at? Golden arrow, which is right here. We need the crafting recipe golden arrow. They sell for 14,500, and we now have the book, so we're gonna pop that. And if we go back, we're gonna find out what the recipe is, because I'm not sure. Golden arrows require 4 gold ingots and 8 skeletal arrows. So in anticipation of getting this stuff, I actually saved up a bunch of gold and arrows. I'm gonna throw this stuff in here so it's out of our way. While we're at it, we'll just throw that in there too and grab this gold. So we are gonna go to our crafting skill chest, or table, and we're gonna throw in the gold and the arrows, and we're going to make a bunch. Not a bunch, just a couple, I guess. We're gonna grab more of the gold, and we're just gonna keep going until we have used all of our gold and arrows, which are in this chest. The gold is this chest, and also this chest. So we're gonna keep on doing this, and once I've made them all, I will be back with you. All right, this looks like it's probably gonna be the last of what we have. The arrows do not go nearly as far as I thought they would. I didn't realize it would take 4 and 8, so these are a little bit costly to make, but ultimately they sell for quite a bit. So let me add the rest of this gold, and we're gonna sell just a stack of 64 first, see what it goes for, and then we'll sell all of it. So if we sell hand with a stack of golden arrows, it's just shy of $1 million per. That is sweet. So this is gonna be a decent little chunk of change. We're gonna sell all of it, and boom, another $12 million. So we're definitely starting to make cash. And I did mine a little bit more here. So if we look at our quests, we're getting close, I believe. We need 18 more gold and just shy of another 100 iron. So to save time on the iron, I'm gonna go to spawn, and I'm going to go to that mine just to save us a little bit of time. And as a reminder, those just look like this. We will go on down into the mine. They're placed a little closer together, easier to mine. So we're just gonna knock out that part of the quest down here, and then I will be back to finish the gold. We have finished the iron part of the task, and it looks like our gold is ready to go. So I'm hoping with reserve, this will be enough for us to complete this part of the task. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick and hope we see it in chat any second now. Come on. All right, well, there we go. You mined enough iron and gold, bring the resources to the tech shop. All right, Mr. Tech Shop Man, you got a bionic arm and eye, and we will give you what we need. Perfect. Now here's an uncharged neuron enhancer. In order to charge it, you must kill 120 blazes while wearing it. Come back to me when you have a charged neuron enhancer. Unfortunately, if we look at our grinding level, we do have blaze unlocked, so we can kill the blaze. But if we look at our level, we cannot place blaze until we get to, I'm not sure, level 22, which is still 650, 850 million away. So that one's going to be a problem. To fix that, I think we are going to take a look at stonks, which we haven't done in an episode yet. So if you come over here, it's in one of the recent updates. Come over here to Elon and talk to him. He will ask you if you want to buy stonks. Elon will take your money and invest it. So we can invest 1 million stars, and Elon will, put it in the markets, and the markets will go through their thing, and it will come back to us as immunity time for the war zone. So we're going to go ahead and give this a go and hope we don't get scammed. Rise. Well, how much did it give us? You received 1 minute and 40 seconds Warzone immunity. So we got straight up scammed. And we can only do it once a day. That is unfortunate because we need to be able to go in the Warzone. We're going to check and see if there's any islands that have them on there. Here you go. Ores up to frost, mobs up to blaze, kelp farm, keep everything you mine, and slay. Let's see what there is to see. Here's some blazes. Let's see if they have hit their quota or if we can mine them. Looks like they probably have hit their quota. Oh, nope, never mind. Let's just go ahead and knock out 120 real quick. I just got his grinding to level 93. Shout out us. Good guys here. Let's get rage going. Make it go a bunch faster. Boom, there we go. Your neuron enhancer is now fully charged. Return to the tech shop to figure out what's next. I'm just gonna go TS. Much love. Just throw him a little. a little thank you. And then we're going to go back to global chat just because. And we are going to go back to spawn. Ooh, it's glowing now. All right, tech shop. Amazing, you're almost done. The final thing needed in order to gain the knowledge of tech is to activate the helmet. But fear do. This is no easy task. You must climb to the highest point in the war zone and then wait for lightning to strike you. Then and only then will you have enough knowledge to use tech. And I think I have an idea of where it is. There's a new addition to the war zone they added, I think last week. So we're going to check that out. And we know the Mesa biome has all the tall mountains. And it's probably, and it's near Waterfall Parkour, which seems like it's probably close to the highest point. So we're going to just run on over there, make sure we have our helmet on and our food ready, and we figure out which way we need to run, which is this way. So we're going to run on over there. It should be straight this way. Waterfall Parkour is right there. And there's a new addition, like a tower at the top of the mountain and a way up, like right over here. So that is where we are going to head and hope that that is the spot. There it is right there. Looks like a lightning rod, so I think that's probably where we need to be. So let's run up this mountain right quick. And then hopefully this is the last thing. And we can get item conduits and then upgrade our island, clean it up a little bit. The patch notes said that these are supposed to be a lot less laggy and more, well, obviously they're more efficient, but they said they're supposed to lag a lot less than the hoppers do once you start getting a bunch of hoppers on an island. So let's make sure, we don't fall through the floor, and we keep on moving. All right, and we're up here. So do we just stand here and wait now, or? Hopefully this doesn't take long. Some people doing waterfall parkour. Ooh, okay, that was super quick. As the lightning strikes you, the helmet activates, dispersing its energy into your mind and giving you the knowledge of technology. Return to the tech shop. The helmet breaks and falls apart as it activates. So let's go to spawn. And sure enough, no helmet left. And let's go back to spawn and see if we can get those item conduits. And then we'll be able to sort all of our stuff a little better, which will be nice. Save me some hassle. Plus, auto chests have been very expensive and hard to get your hands on. So hopefully these will definitely be cheaper than that. Hopefully we'll need like one item chest where we can just then use the conduits to separate everything. That would be ideal. So let's talk to the chest. Woo! Congrats! Doesn't it feel so good to be smarter than all these dumbs now? Welcome to the world of tech, where all your crazy inventions become possible. Let's go to our island, and then let's just check out the shop this way. /shop. And let's see how much they are. Ooh, 125,000. Those are pretty pricey. 8 million for a stack. I don't think I want to get that crazy yet, but let's buy a bunch, because why not? Not quite. So we're going to sell all these apples. I want all of them out of here. I'm going to throw those on the ground, though. All right, so this chest completely empty of apples. That's going to be our judge, how we tell if it's working. We're going to break this auto chest. We're going to grab the apples. And I believe there's a limitation of 5 blocks. So let's grab some building blocks just as a template. And if we come up to this auto chest here, which if this works, we're going to break it down a little bit. Actually, we'll do it differently. We will just place the item chest closer to it. So instead, if we go here, it's not going to work, is it? If we go here, and then we place the auto chest down. Where did it go? There it is. This is not going as fast as I thought it would. If we place the auto chest down and we put apples into it, and then we punch this, and we need to get a hopper as well. This should have organized a little bit before we started this, but you know what? We're gonna learn together. Now, if I come over here and I place the hopper underneath the auto chest. Okay, I guess if we instead do this. This is not going as well as I had hoped it would. Okay, here we go. Now we're on a roll. Now if we put the item conduit down here, See if we get, wait till we get some apples first. New idea. Instead of waiting for apples, we're just going to put apples in there. And then if we, sorry, I think we need to shift click this, put an apple in there. So it's going to take the apples now. And we'll put the apples in there that way. And then I think if we do turn our particles on, they're low or off, I think. Turn them to all just for now. I think if we right click this, it'll link them, and then the green will show us if we're close enough. And it looks like on top of this hopper is close enough. If we can get it placed. And now if we look, we can keep connecting them. But now if we look, we need the apples back. Okay, collected some apples anyway. So now if we give apples here, we can see the apples entering this. The purple means they're going, and the apples are now entering this chest. So theoretically, we can have 1 or 2 auto chests over here for the, well, we'd have 1 auto chest for the miscellaneous probably, and then 1 auto chest for stuff that we want to use transporters or conduits to transport, and we can get rid of all of this excess, theoretically. So we can use a lot less auto chests and use conduits to get the stuff from the auto chest collecting the mob drops to over here. Same thing with the miners. I think that's going to be all for today. I did go ahead and make a to-do list so we could be a little more organized and focused. So let's read through our to-do list before I sign off, and then you'll know what we can look forward to in the next couple episodes. So one thing we want to do is make a bamboo farm and a sugarcane farm. And the sugarcane farm reminds me, this is why I started making a to-do list, so we could be a little more organized, so this wouldn't happen. But one more thing we did get is we are now able to, since we have turtles, make these gumballs. They require 2 silk, 4 sugar, and 1 scoot, which is from the turtles. So sugar is our big time limiting factor, but we read the recipe, so I'm not going to go grab some. So we're going to sell a fistful of gumballs and see how much just 64 sells for. That's $500,000 right there. And the turtles seem to drop scoots at an alarming rate. So we're going to sell all of this. And that's a quick little 3 million. So if we look in here, the turtles, I think we probably hit our limit for today. Let's look at grinder. Yeah, so we already killed our max turtles, unfortunately. But as we kill skeletons, we'll be able to get more. But they drop them really fast. Unfortunately, I can't show you because we hit our limit, it looks like. So that's the problem. But we can't keep up with sugar. That's the limiting factor. And then we have plenty of spiders, so hopefully we'll be able to keep up on this string. So sugar and paper is why we need to build the sugarcane farm. So that's going to be a big one. And that I will probably do between episodes and just show it to you. And then the bamboo farm, I'll show you the basis of it and probably build it off camera as well. It's going to be just like the kelp farm. It's going to use observers and what are those things called? Observers and pistons. And then with the new conduits, we're going to try to make that whole system, sugarcane, kelp, and bamboo more compact all in one chunk, and then collect all 3 of those farms that way. I still want to be able to make a beetroot farm, a carrot farm, and a wheat farm because those are the things we need for our, I don't think I have any up here, for our salads, which are a really good source of income for us. And then just some aesthetic things. And then for this empty crafting robot here, I want to make that golden arrows because golden arrows seem to be very profitable. And then once we start getting more money, I'll actually be able to put more crafting robots down, and then I would like to be able to use some for the bigger recipes. So if we look at crafting, for instance, this gumball, that would be a fun one to be able to do, given that it sells for so much. Fruit salad, we need to hit watermelons first, which I'm not sure how far away we are from that. Nether bones we already have, and salads, another one takes 4 things, but that one would be nice to have auto crafting as well because it is so tedious. The problem with this one is we're going to make croutons. We're going to need a crafting recipe to make the bread, or a crafting robot to make the bread, then a crafting robot to make the croutons, and then a crafting robot to make the salad. So that's a little bit of an annoyance. And same thing with Gumball. We're going to need a crafting recipe to make the crafting robot to make the sugar, and the crafting robot to make the silk, and then a crafting robot to make the ingredients. So those ones are going to be a little bit more pricey because then we'll have to upgrade all those crafting recipes. So the first one I want to do is definitely, we do have enough for both of those actually, as of right now. The first one I want to do is golden arrows. So that's a little bit of our to-do list. The last thing on it is that we have all these sky drops still, so I'd like to be able to use those at some point. And I was hoping to get a much better outcome from the stonks so we could do that safely. So next time we're going to try the stonks again and see if we can get a little bit more immunity time. But apart from that, I really hope you get excited for what's coming up. I know I am. Like I said, I'm going to take care of some of these farms off camera. But thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying Skybounds, go ahead and slap that like button if you would, please. It would make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And also, if you want to see more of my content, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. But apart from all of that, I really appreciate you guys watching. Take care.